How I
Okay,
feel.
okay. We'll see.
Diane Feinstein resign calls grow louder as more Democrats turn on her.
Okay.
Now, this lady is old as I don't know what.
So she still has not made the decision.
She does not want to step down. And she ain't even been there.
I heard that she has shingles.
But she ain't voted for nothing. She ain't been there.
Well, whose decision is that? I think they said on the news that there's someone's decision that can say to her, "You need to sit down."
But she has to make the decision to do it. Senator Diane.
I don't think.
No, they can suggest it.
Yeah.
Diane Feinstein is facing more calls from her own party to resign.
But that's the party.
GOP
what about
confirms.
her people?
It will not support plans to temporarily replace the California Democrat on the Judiciary Committee while she recovers from illness. Feinstein, 89 years old, was hospitalized with shingles in early March and has missed dozens of Senate votes in Washington while she recovers at her San Francisco home. The veteran Democrat has faced calls to step down as her absence from the Judiciary Committee has meant that the Senate cannot confirm some of President Joe Biden's judiciary nominees.
I thought it was.
She messing up the Democratic Party.
What's the other guy that had the mental breakdown that went to get some help?
Right.
Fetterman.
Yeah.
I thought they had a process in place. God forbid if any of these representatives get hurt, injured, hit by a Mack truck.
They do.
I thought somebody steps in.
They do, but you have to be where you say or you incapacitated. She's not. She just can't be there. No. It's like a job to me. No. If you at your job and you never there, why are you working? They should fire you.
Yeah, they should either fire you or maybe work from home. Maybe have her be videotaped in or something. I don't even know.
It says her continued absence is hindering the judiciary confirmation process.
If she's messing
up Biden from being the president.
If she's holding up things, then I don't know what.
And what's going to happen is when it's people. She's doing what Ginsburg did. Remember our Supreme Court justice. They kept asking her to step down when Obama was president. And Ruth didn't do it. Right. She was like, no.
I think she was holding out.
No, she thought Hillary was going to win. She didn't think that she thought Hillary was going to beat Trump.
Right.
She did not think that Trump was going to win.
Yeah.
And what happened was, and she even went on record to say that.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
She was holding off. Yeah.
She was holding off.
Because she wanted the option of the person in office.
She wanted Hillary Clinton to be the one to appoint the next
person.
Justice.
Exactly.
And what happened? Trump got in there and put two of them in there.
Two in there, yeah.
Because she didn't want to step down. Everybody kept saying, step down. You're going to be retiring in about 2 or 3 years anyway. Just step down already and let Obama appoint another judge.
If it's getting this serious,
so she's doing the same thing.
So if it's getting this serious, then I thought that they can override what she feels or don't feel.
The California governor said if she steps down, he's going to appoint a black woman because we don't have a black senator. And what's her name?
Force her to sit down?
What's her name? The vice president.
Kamala.
When she left, that made a vacancy. So they were going to get rid of this old lady and put a black person in there, a black woman in there.
That's just wrong.
So you've done good, Diane. Get out of there, for God's sake.
I'm just saying, what are the other options? Because apparently she's not listening.
And then the other thing I don't like, and that's what people were saying with Joe Biden running, he's old. He's already the oldest president, running another 4 years.
Well, I don't know.
Why do people not want to just step aside?
Who has been our oldest? There's other ones that has been the
oldest. Trump probably is the next. But Diane Feinstein does not want to leave. She don't want to leave.
I just don't know.
Get out of there.
I don't know the process for our representatives, our senators or whatever. If they don't want to leave for whatever reason, can that vote be overridden? And whoever in office.
It says here she's missed after 60 votes.
Right.
Get out of there.
She's not going nowhere. I don't know why people hollering at her to do it.
I think she will the more people keep yelling at her.
I don't think so.
If people keep booing you and saying, get out of there, nobody wants you.
Booing her where? She at the hospital.
And see, why not leave with dignity and grace? Why you got to be booed out of your chair?
Pence was booed. Who cares?
No, I'm saying stand in your office.
Boos don't care. They don't bother them.
Mike says nobody wants to leave their group. Athletes don't like to retire and leave the team and become a outsider. Yeah. Same thing with even the athlete thing. Mm-hmm. People just don't want to leave.
Well, with the athlete thing, he wants to continue to play. He's still young.
Well, that's different. But this lady needs to get out of there.
This lady, let's just say plan B. She's not leaving. What's the next plan?
Nothing.
Who can sit her down?
Nobody.
I think somebody can. They did talk about this on the news. I just don't remember the details of what the process is. Somebody can sit her down.
Here's my thing.
I don't know if it's the president.
But why go that way?
The Speaker of the House. I don't even know.
Why go kicking and screaming?
I think you need to go kicking and screaming.
No, I'm saying leave with dignity.
Well, she ain't listening.
Now, you know, black people turned on her when we found out a black woman would take her spot. That's when black people was like, what? Get out of there, lady.
I ain't heard nothing else from her. So now she's sick. So, and then too, who's to say her illness is not making her think, oh, you still need to make a decision. No, I'm sick right now. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right. Well, I wanted to leave.
That's a big one.
Get out of there.
But I know there's got to be.
And that's on both sides. All these old senators and old House of Representatives, congressmen, there should always be a term limit. I've always said that. But who's going to vote on a term limit? Them. So they're not going to want to. Who's going to vote for a term limit on themselves?
Can somebody else do that though? They don't.
No, it has to be the House and the Senate.
They're not going to vote for that.
It's never going to happen.
See, that's why I thought it was another group that does that.
The only way it'll happen is that they die out and more young ones come in, but then they're going to want to keep being there. It's never going to happen.
Oh, well.
But unless the country demands it. Mm-hmm. If the country starts to demand, what are you looking at?
I thought that was the 459.
If the country starts to demand that there be term limits, then maybe they'll start to listen. But it's not going to happen. But she needs to get out of there.
Okay.
All right. We've never talked about this. I'm only going to brush